Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. I had an appointment. It had something to do at 8. It got pushed back to 9. So I ran back to the studio to go live, ladies and gentlemen. It'll be for a few minutes. Nothing. I wasn't expecting to do a show, but then when I got in my car, I felt empty not doing a show in the morning. And then I got a text message, hey, can you come in at 9 instead? I was like, sure, no problem. I came right back in, ladies and gentlemen. I know I made that post earlier, but I just hope I don't get to do. I don't have to work early in the morning, like 8 o'clock in the morning. I thought I had to work at 8 in the morning today. I was in my car. Here's my baby. He knows when I'm live. Ginger knows when I'm live. And then he's gonna put his butt in my face. I didn't plan too much, ladies and gentlemen, but I was listening to the news. Uh, I don't know what the hell is going on in Russia. That much they're gonna fight, yes or no? But this seems to be like a huge distraction. This Russia thing. This seems to be like a huge distraction. This Russia thing. Like I'm dressed to go out already. I was already outside, ladies and gentlemen. I kid you not. I was outside. I was supposed to be at 8 o'clock clocking in by 8. And they're like, hey, can you come in at 9? I'm like, heck yeah. I was hoping you say that because I want to do my show in the morning. It's all good, man. I mean, what can you do? Go live. That's what you can do. Just go live. So, ladies and oh man, this is some couple of stories. Oh, we played this video before. As a matter of fact, we'll get to the Russia thing right now, real quick, and then I want to get to another story. Russia yanks troops. So it's like Biden wants them to fight, and it looks like they're just doing like a little military exercise. These two countries are not like fighting each other or anything. And the United States is like instigating them to fight. I don't understand this, folks. If you know in the chat, let me know. But I feel like the media just keeps distracting us. Like, we should be talking about inflation, the high crimes. Yeah, we're talking about Russia and Ukraine a lot. Not us, but the news, right? The media. So they talk about Russia and Ukraine. I find it strange. We got inflation, high gas prices, high crimes, and they just keep talking about Russia, Russia, Russia. So, ladies and gentlemen, we played this video actually earlier. We played this video before a couple of months ago. I think in December this happened. Chinatown murder suspects remanded as prosecutors reveal victim was stabbed over 40 times. So this woman got stabbed 40 times, ladies and gentlemen. By who would have guessed it, right? Who would have guessed it? A George Floyd disciple, ladies and gentlemen. So
anything to say?
If George Floyd had a son,
Christina?
if George Floyd,
Why did you kill her?
I didn't kill nobody.
You didn't kill her because she was Asian?
I didn't kill nobody.
Why have you been arrested then? Why did you do it? You have anything to say to the victim's family? Anything to say?
ladies and gentlemen, 40 times stabbed, ladies and gentlemen, 40 times. The homeless man accused of killing Christina Yuna Lee inside her Chinatown apartment was held without bail at his Monday night arraignment after prosecutors claim the fiend stabbed Yuna Lee more than 40 times. Manhattan Criminal Court Judge Jay Weiner granted the district attorney's request to remand Asama Nash, 25 years old, who was charged with murdering the 35-year-old creative producer and leaving her butchered inside her bathtub after following her home early Sunday. Prosecutors also charged Nash with sexually motivated burglary, shedding light on a potential motive in this grisly crime. While arguing the government's case, Assistant Attorney Dafa Urin said Nash attempted to deter police from entering Yunali's apartment by imitating a woman's voice. He looks. Oh, anyways. We need the police here. Go away. We don't need the police here. Go away. Nash told the police, according to Uran, as he barricaded himself inside the apartment for roughly an hour and a half before NYPD emergency service unit busted the door down. Like he has a brand new shirt on. He still hasn't even taken off the stickers off of it. So, ladies and gentlemen, more people dying. Hey, good morning, Hobo Chili Recipe. Yeah, I got pushed back to 9 o'clock. I don't start till 9, so I got time, ladies and gentlemen. I got like I didn't feel good not doing a show this morning. I felt empty, ladies and gentlemen. So rest in peace. Young lady gets killed by another one of George Floyd's disciples, ladies and gentlemen. Another one of George Floyd's disciples on George Floyd month kills an Asian. Right? They keep talking about this Asian hate. Who's the one killing Asian people, ladies and gentlemen? Who? Who's doing it, ladies and gentlemen? Is it still white supremacy? Are we still going to blame white supremacy on this? Are we still going to blame white supremacy? Who? Who's committing the crimes, ladies and gentlemen? Who? You can ask an owl, and an owl will tell you, ladies and gentlemen. This is unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. This is New York. I can always go to New York and get some news out of it. Forgot to put this on Twitter, ladies and gentlemen. So rest in peace. Christina Yuna Lee was 35 years old, creative producer. My age, ladies and gentlemen. Also, this was the video. So this was on Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. This is a Chinatown apartment. So if you ever going into your apartment, somebody's following you from behind, it's not a good thing. Damn, these doors don't even look safe. 35 years old, ladies and gentlemen. You live 35 years old to get killed by this scumbag. You live 35 years on this earth just to be taken out by this scumbag, ladies and gentlemen. Why would you want to live in a world, in a city, in a state where you could work your hardest? You survived 35 years. She was born in 1985 or 86 like me. And this is why I moved out of New York, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to be a statistic. I don't want to die. If I'm going to die, I'll die on my own causes. I don't want to die on the hands of somebody else like this, on someone who probably doesn't. Oh, let's take out the Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. Super Bowl's over. Oh, papito. Mm? So you have these people committing these crimes, ladies and gentlemen, killing. I didn't want to open up with that, but I heard the story on the news. I thought we covered this one. It happened over the weekend. All the stories sound so familiar that all these stories sound so familiar that I thought, sorry, my cat just keeps distracting me. All these stories sound so familiar. I thought it was the same one, ladies and gentlemen. And it's just sad. Let me see if I can find it in New York. I apologize today, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't do any show prep. Today, I really just turned on my computer. I ran inside back. I was in my car. I got a text message to come in at 9, and I ran back into my car. So I didn't get to do show prep, ladies and gentlemen. So this happened in Brooklyn, Avenue L, ladies and gentlemen. Bear with me, folks. doing this on. So this happened on Avenue L in Brooklyn. So I think this guy's probably like Hasidic. Only Hasidics would dress like this with the coat, or me and the hat. Or maybe I would dress like that. Well, you see, I could probably tell this is a George Floyd disciple intimidating this man. Then hit him and ran. Oh, maybe I was wrong. Maybe it wasn't a George Floyd disciple. Oh, I was wrong, ladies and gentlemen. What is this? Wow, we have new characters in this. I wonder what they're talking about. Maybe Middle Eastern. Maybe how? Let's. Oh. So here we go. A robbery, foreign smokers, 110th and 9th Avenue. This five individuals acting in concert were involved in the commission of gunpoint robbery on 13122. Reward up to $3,500. So five people. So five people went in, and I think we played this video when they. Yeah, we played this one video. They were robbing the smoke shop stuff, and they didn't bring a bag with them. They were stealing the pipes. I think we played this video. What is this over here? Oh, one from my community, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. We got a Latino here, ladies and gentlemen. We got somebody from Cesar Chavez, one of my people here, ladies and gentlemen, from the Cesar Chavez community right here. What did this guy do? A rape. Oh wow, this guy was raping people. St. Mark's Place and First Avenue. The individual approached the victim inside the lobby of her apartment. So this guy, man, unbelievable. Probably shouldn't even be in this country. Unbelievable. Taco over here. Paco. Reckless endangerment in front of 2364 Laura Yard Place in the Bronx. There's nothing much there. Oh, we play this one. He breaks into a house. Hey, good morning, Darius Mutchinson. Good morning. Good morning. George Lopez. He does look like George Lopez. I mean, he's walking kind of slow after committing a crime. You would think a little bit faster. Let me see. I get some more crimes in New York, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. Bear with me. It's going to be a short show today. I didn't prepare too much. Oh, we didn't talk about this, ladies and gentlemen. I was supposed to talk about this yesterday. So Hillary Clinton, ladies and gentlemen, she was spying on Trump.
Special counsel John Durham coming out late last night claiming Clinton campaign lawyers paid a tech company to infiltrate Trump servers to fabricate a connection between Trump and Russia. Former acting attorney general under President Trump, Matt Whitaker, is here to react. Matt, you've seen this report. For our viewers, this might be new for a lot of people. What do we learn?
This is new for me.
Well, it's beyond outrageous. And good morning, Pete. I'm glad to be with you. What we've learned is that there were spying operations going on both to the Trump campaign and its Trump Tower headquarters. And then when President Trump became president, they continued to spy on him at the executive office of president. And the question it raises for me, Pete, is why was the federal government not defensively briefing President Trump and his team and the campaign as to this domestic spying operation that was being conducted by the Clinton campaign? And the reason is it appears that they were complicit in wanting that information, wanting that the link between Trump and the Russia government, and that just does not exist, and it never did exist. And so this Durham investigation is so important to reveal how much of a hoax this truly was.
So, Matt, you're right. This latest revelation from Durham names tech executive number one, law firm number one, tech firm. You don't get names. But what you're saying is it couldn't have just been one tech firm and one tech exec and one law firm. People inside the government would have had to known this as well.
Yeah, if you really think about it, how protected government servers are and should be, there are certainly government agencies monitoring this traffic to make sure that it's not compromised, that it's not being routed through other people like this university and like this private internet company. But it was, and it was being, not only was it being reviewed on an ongoing and regular basis, but it was being used to ultimately try to create a let's call it a dossier, for lack of a better term, but a document that was going to be used against President Trump or candidate Trump. It's I mean, again, it is beyond outrageous what happened here, and the fact that the left doesn't seem concerned that this is what was happening, I think shows you how much they wanted to take President Trump down.
Well, we'll get to see that today. As we pointed out at the beginning of the show, entire movies, books written about Watergate and the Washington Post involvement.
So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to play all of that, but because I want to get back to New York real quick. I just found some more stuff. So, Trump was being spied on. Nobody cares about it. It just shows you, like, all the stuff that's been going on for 5 years is coming out now. But during those 4 or 5 years, all we heard about was Russian collusion. Grab her by the this, Russian collusion. So now we're hearing about the Russia war, right? Oh, Russia's going to go to war, Ukraine, freedom for Ukraine, stand up for Ukraine. It feels like a distraction. Just like the Russia collusion was a distraction for 4 years. People actually believed and ate that, ladies and gentlemen. I spoke from people in New York. When I told you I used to sell cable, people wanted cable just for CNN, ladies and gentlemen. That was during the Trump era. So there's a lot of things going on in Canada too. I'm going to talk real quick about Canada. Now Trudeau's being like he's doing this state of emergency. What the truckers, they got to do now, they got to stand their ground. They got to block everything. The hell with it. The hell with the emergencies. They got to stand their ground. Now they're going to freeze their bank accounts. The Canada is going all out, and people are watching this. People are watching this, ladies and gentlemen. You have to make Trudeau go crazy. You got to make Fidel Castro's alleged son go crazy, ladies and gentlemen. This is what Canadians got to do. They got no guns. They got no rights up there. They got to do what they got to do and stand their ground. They can't be polite. Okay, let's forget it. They got to be sure no ambulance come through. Just block, man. If you got to freak it, just go to war. Might as well. What you got to lose right now? You didn't come all this far, right? What about when Black Lives Matter does their things? Did Canada shut it down? But they want to shut down the truckers. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. So hopefully Canada doesn't, the Canadians don't cuck out and they just keep standing strong. They could take away your money. They could take everything away, but stand strong. I don't know how you're going to do it. I'm not planning this out. Show us how to do this. You guys have no guns. All you guys have is trucks and snow. Show the rest of the world how you do it, Canada. This is your chance for us to not make fun of you, Canada. So let's see what you do. It's up to you, Canada. That doesn't even sound right. Ugh. Canada can't even have a good song. They suck. Anyways, let's hope they do good, ladies and gentlemen. So you have Pelosi and this idiot, Warren Richards. What's her name? Warren Richards. I forgot her name. Warren Richards. Elizabeth Warren. Bipartisan bill banning stock trading on Capitol Hill as a little notice provision that could save lawmakers millions of dollars worth of capital gains. And Nancy Pelosi is signaling she likes it. So these people make money on the stocks while they cry for you're poor. We're going to help the blacks. We're going to kneel. This is all the blacks. We're going to help the blacks. We're going to help the blacks. They're lining up their pockets, hiding behind black people, ladies and gentlemen. Just so you can see what these Democrats do, black people, because they're the ones that take you for a fool. They hide behind you. Black Lives Matter. They cry at your funerals just so they could get a bill passed. Oh, we need to sign this crypto bill to protect black people. And all it does is makes politicians richer. But that's what they do, ladies and gentlemen. They lie, they lie, they lie. Especially us from New York, they lie to us. They lie to us. They keep, us in New York poor, 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 and then we're here to help you. We're here to help you. I forgot, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot. Before we started talking about this, I forgot. Forgot to play this, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot to play this, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have my hat on right now, but let's take a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Let's remember George Floyd, ladies and gentlemen. That lady that got stabbed 40 times in her apartment in Chinatown. George Floyd died for that guy's sin, that criminal, the alleged criminal sin. George Floyd died for his sins, ladies and gentlemen. You have Democratic politicians like this crying on the George Floyd casket, on his gold casket. Only a hero, a saint like George Floyd could have a gold casket like that. Not even Jesus himself got a gold casket, ladies and gentlemen. He just got a cave. But the Saint George Floyd in a casket, where an elected official, elected politician, a mayor of Minneapolis, Jacob Frey, cries on his knees for Saint George Floyd, a man that died for the sins of his people, ladies and gentlemen. He died so the crimes could be high, so peaceful protesters could loot, burn down garages. This is why George Floyd died, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a moment and remember George Floyd, ladies and gentlemen. All right, that we remember him enough. But now you understand why the crimes are high, why a certain demographics commits all the crime. George Floyd died for their sins, ladies and gentlemen. Once we understand that, we will understand why crime is so high and it's allowed. It's okay to commit these crimes. George Floyd died for their sins, ladies and gentlemen. Now I get it. I used to be bewildered, like, why is this going on? And then it hit me. George Floyd died for their sins, ladies and gentlemen. You want to know? You think this is a bit? You think I'm joking around? I'll show you right now, ladies and gentlemen. You think I'm joking around? Serial NYC purse snatcher has 59 busts and still avoids jail because the district attorney of Manhattan, Alvin Braggs, he said, my people, George Floyd died for your sins. Thou shalt commit crimes. Thou shalt loot. Thou shalt protest in peace. Don't worry about it. I got you, my people. So you got Office Manhattan DA Alvin Braggs asked for supervised release of serial purse snatcher. This guy has snatched 59 purses, been arrested 59 times. And the Manhattan DA Alvin Braggs, don't judge by thy skin color, judge by thy actions. That's what he says. The system is working in this alleged crook's favor. A robbery suspect with 59 busts under his belt has been through a revolving door of arrest and avoided jail again this week, yet for another mugging. We're probably going to find out the guy that stabbed the woman 40 times, he should have been in jail. But then you have this district attorney, this affirmative action district attorney letting people out. Oh, but if you're white, if you're a Proud Boy, you were beating up Antifa outside a Republican house after they just defaced the Republican house, you're going to go to jail for 10 years. But no, that happened in Manhattan. But now you can commit crimes. Gucci for me, not for thee. I'm not even going to say that word, but George Floyd. This is a wrong picture to depict. First of all, it's a lady with long hair. This is not purse snatching. This is not purse snatching. This is a lady grabbing her purse. And you got the, I'm not gonna say nothing. Legal, what are you talking about? Oh, don't. What are you talking about? What crimes? What crimes are you talking about? All right, let's go back to New York, ladies and gentlemen. A food delivery man. I could tell this man is scared. Look, he's trying to deliver some food. This is one of the worst things that could happen to you. I've been inside these buildings. One of the reasons I stopped working in New York, I had to work in these buildings. I had to go door to door, right? So this guy's making a food delivery service. This is the scariest thing that can happen to you. Oh, there you go. Of course. You're going to get attacked by a pack of hyenas, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry about it. George Floyd died for your sins. All for chicken fried rice, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, another Asian man for his chicken fried rice. This happened at 10:30 at night. The worst thing you can do, man, is go in. This is scary, ladies and gentlemen. You can't go anywhere in New York and not probably get beat up. And these are young kids committing crimes, beating up people. Asians are getting beat up, ladies and gentlemen. This is Washington Heights. So, yeah, this is Washington Heights. This is Inwood, Washington Heights. Oh, damn. Somebody ordered chicken wings and french fries. Look, chicken wings and french fries. Orders of chicken wings. So this guy got beat up because somebody ordered chicken wings and french fries. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go with, these are probably Dominicans. These are Dominicans. But these are young little guys right here, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Crime, don't worry about it. Crime, there's no crime in New York. You can commit. So this is a rapper, right? Apparently this is a rapper, Nas Blickety. Oh, we got a shooting here, ladies and gentlemen. We got a shooting here. In broad daylight. We got a shooting over here. I never seen people shoot in skinny jeans. This is a new fashion trend. Skinny jeans shooting. So you can't hide your gun in your pants. That's why gangsters have baggy pants, you idiots. Now how are you gonna put the gun in those skinny jeans? Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. Crime up 60% citywide in the past week. Crime up 60% citywide in the past week, NYPD stats shows. Look at that. You're driving in a car. You're probably going to get a bullet through your window, ladies and gentlemen, driving in New York City. In the corner of Drew and Linden Boulevard on January 22nd. Crime in the Big Apple continued to spike with nearly 60% hike in the past week alone compared to the same period last year, even amid frigid temps, according to NYPD. Near zero temperatures can't keep criminals away. That used to be my joke. I used to say, go to New York in the winter. You're least likely to get shot in the winter because it's too cold to hold the gun. Boy, am I so wrong. Crime is even higher in the winter, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. And New York, right? New York just fired like 1,500 cops because they didn't get jabbed, or like 2,000 cops because they didn't get jabbed this week. So I like to attack New York. I used to live there. I lived in New York for more than 30 years. I've experienced a lot in New York. I know how different demographics behave. You can go on a train and there's 15 different demographics in one train. There's about 80 genders in one train car nowadays in New York. So when you sit in a car for like 90 minutes, you see how people behave and you start interpreting stuff for what you see. That's why if I'm on the lobby and I see those groups of guys coming inside the lobby, I know something's going to happen. So imagine you coming home and then you encounter that in a lobby. I've seen that. It's scary, folks. It's scary. And what is that stupid camera? And all it's going to do is record you getting you killed or getting your ass kicked. Oh, let's go to this one, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, these are some articles I missed. Queens barely holding on. Queens business. Let's see. Oh yeah, look in New York. Every product is behind a case now in New York City. Like this is gonna stop criminals. All they're gonna do is break into it. But look at New York City. They treat you like a baby. $20 for a cream. Everything is behind shell cases now. Look at that. Vino, $9, 11. Everything is behind lock and key now. That's New York City for you. This is for voting blue. This is for voting Democrat. This is how they treat you when you vote Democrat. They treat you like animals. You got to ask permission. Hey, can I get Nivea? Can I get cocoa butter? Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. This is what happens when you live in New York. They treat you like you're a kid. You can't even own a gun in New York. Gun control. Unbelievable. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I'm on fire today. I don't know what's got me like this today. This is why I do this show, ladies and gentlemen. This show is like therapy for me, man. I sometimes I hear the news and I just want to say things, and this is why I do this show, ladies and gentlemen. This is why I ran back home to do my show. All right. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I just got a call, so. All right, we're good to go, ladies and gentlemen. I might have to go a little longer today. Yes. I don't have to show up at 9 now. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a second. Let me go get my hat. All right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back. So glad I went live today. All right, we live, ladies and gentlemen. We live. So I don't have to go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. So we could slow down a bit now. I don't have to speed up. All right. So sorry about that. Queen is being hit hard by a dramatic surge in thefts this year, almost topping levels not seen since NYPD started compiling statistics decades ago, and business owners are calling on cops to step up. As of last Sunday, the borough had recorded 1,236 grand larcenies in 2022, which is only a few dozens, ladies. So you got store owners, ladies and gentlemen, liquor stores. You got store owners, liquor stores. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just. Hey, lovely assistant. Good morning, lovely assistant. Good morning, Rational Times. Good morning. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I just got a phone call. I'm texting for work. I had to switch it around. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. I wasn't even supposed to have a show today. I wasn't even supposed to do a show today, but how things work out, right? And I was kind of bummed out. I'm not gonna kid you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I was kind of bummed out. I thought I wasn't gonna do a show today, and I felt empty. I got in my car, and then things worked out. You know, like I said, I find doing these shows very therapeutic for me. I don't really talk to a lot of people anymore. I don't talk to people on the phone. You don't know who to trust anymore. right? You send messages to people and they take your screenshots and then they use it against you. You know, sometimes you want to say certain things and then people, oh, this guy is this guy. I don't talk to people a lot. I don't talk to people anymore. I'll be honest, folks. I'd rather talk to people here on YouTube. You know, I don't know what the hell am I saying. Where are we going with this conversation, ladies and gentlemen? What are we doing here? What is this, confession hour or something? What is this? Let's get back to the show, man. What's going on here? Oh, we got a home invasion over here. Oh wow. Also, check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Brooklyn crypto consultant hogtie beaten during home invasion. Let's check this out. This is a video. Warning: distress content. Yes. Oh shoot.
Don't have to choke you out. I'm not gonna scream, but I promise. I promise. Alright, where is it? My heart. Where's the money? My heart. Where's the money?
You think this is a movie, ladies and gentlemen? Movies are happening right before our eyes, right? They break it. Yo, these criminals are doing like Ocean's 11. They're doing the heist. Man, they're robbing trains. Like everything we saw in movies, criminals are doing nowadays, right? We saw them robbing a train the other day with the Amazon packages. Now they're breaking into apartments, hog tying you. Like this is like the professional over here. Like these people think they're hitmans now. Unbelievable.
Where's the money? Where's the money? Oh, bro.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. If I was hogtied like this, and I knew there's a camera here, I got a camera here. I would try to act tougher, right? Yeah, we want to. I'll try to hold back my fears, especially if I know this is being recorded. I'll try to hold back my tears. I know I'll probably act different, but I would probably, yeah, I don't know. But this is kind of scary, and he has a camera actually recording this. So he looks like a tough guy, man. Why are you? Oh man, you should have been like, "What you gonna do, man? You're gonna have to kill me." This guy looks like a tough guy, man. He probably has a YouTube channel. Let me see if he has a YouTube channel after we watch this. Like, ladies and gentlemen, like, God forbid this happened to me, and I will either be dead or they'll be dead. But if I was hogtied, right, in my underwears with my belly out, I don't have a belly like this. I'm not gonna lie. I would probably try to act tougher. I don't know. Maybe it's different in the situation. But these guys are light skinned too. These criminals. So you could probably like talk your way out of it. So if this guy's a crypto consultant, he's not gonna have money. He has crypto. So I don't know. He's bald headed. He wants to look like Vin Diesel or something. I don't know. Or Stone Cold. Oh, they're trying to log into his phone. They're trying to log into his phone, I think.
Please. Hey, please don't touch the dog. Please don't touch the dog.
Don't touch the dog. Oh, yeah.
So where's the money, bro? Please don't touch the dog.
I would never say, please don't touch my cat. Because that's gonna show that your cat, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not letting nobody touch my cat. This is why I'm. Oh, actually, I don't have it next to me right now. Whoops. I usually have something close to me, very close to me. This is why I love where I'm at. I could have something to protect myself. Nobody's walking through that door.
Bro, do I have to hurt you right now? No, please don't. Where's the money? I want to leave. Please don't. Well, I want the money. Where is it in leave? Please. Where's the money? Please don't. Please. Please stop. Where's the money? Stop. Please stop. I'm choking you. No, please don't. So where's the money? Where is it? I don't have money for... I want money. I live in one mess, dude. What? Why do you think we're here, you idiot? We know what you have.
And these guys are stupid, man. You're showing your face. You could hear your voice. These are not smart crooks, man. These are some of the dumbest crooks I've seen.
I don't have anything.
And they don't see the camera either.
Please. My heart. My heart. My heart. This is a...
I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe I would probably be doing the same thing, my heart. I don't know. I would be like, I can't breathe. That's I don't know. It's sad. But we gotta see this, folks, because this could happen to anybody. This could happen to anybody. Good morning, Warfist, 1984. Disturbing home surveillance footage captures a pair of home invaders hog-tying a Brooklyn man and raiding his home for 2 pricey designer watches. The footage obtained by the Post Wednesday shows a ski mask wearing suspect kneeling over 37-year-old Ilya Basin. Let's go look this guy up. Let's see if he has a YouTube channel. He probably has a YouTube channel. Yep, he has a YouTube channel. Oh, I get it. He does have a YouTube channel. Five years ago, but this is years ago. Inside a high-rise apartment, West 5th Street and Neptune Avenue in Brighton Beach. Wow. Noon on the duo stole a Rolex presidential watch and Audemars Piguet watch, which Basin says are worth combined $350,000 today. The terrifying ordeal lasted about half an hour, the victim said. Don't scream or we're going to have to choke you out. One of the suspects can be heard saying as Basin lay shirtless on the ground and his northern unit dog Smokey bark. What is a northern unit dog? Oh, wow. He had one of those big dogs. One of those. Man, that dog could have killed those guys. Let me show you the dog that was barking. That was the dog, ladies and gentlemen. Man, that's one of those Game of Thrones dogs. Man, the reason you have this dog is to like to chew these idiots out. Like, man, this dog should have like busted the door open. Music started playing. He could have just took those 2 guys out like in the movies. I don't know. Scary, right? This is scary, man. This is some scary stuff, man. Now they're coming inside your apartment to rob you. They're breaking into your place, your home. They're not robbing stores anymore. They're robbing your home, your houses. Right? There's no more stores to loot. All the Rite Aids are closed. The shopping malls are closed. Also, this is what they did to his room. Damn, this is the kind of bed you have? You have an IKEA bed? You have 2 fans? So in this messy room, you have 2 watches worth $300,000 in this room. Unbelievable. With those 2 watches, you could have bought yourself a house, man. You could have bought yourself a house somewhere secured. Instead of having those 2 stupid watches and getting robbed, you could have got yourself a nice little house somewhere. And you Look at the watch, ladies and gentlemen. Man, imagine selling this watch and buying a house with it. The home invaders took a Rolex Presidential from Basin. So this is damn. These criminals are kind of. Oh man, this is simping, man. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? This Kanye West is a simp, man. This guy is a simp, man. I lost a while ago, but I lost every little bit of respect I had for Kanye West. Your wife is cheating with you with Pete Davidson, and now you're trying to win her back. You look pathetic. She's not gonna take you back. She's gonna divorce you because she's gonna get half of your money. She's gonna be getting child support for about another 14 years. So it's in her best interest to divorce you and take half of your money, take two of your properties. She's going to take everything from you. Remember, her father got OJ out of jail for allegedly killing people. All right. So what do you think her lawyer friends are going to do? They're going to take all your money away, Kanye. And this is probably why you're trying to win her back, because you know she's going to take most of your money. Kanye, she's going to take everything away from you. She's not. She's gonna divorce you. It's you married her. You married that 304. Everybody knew she was a 304. There's videos of her, of dudes being with her, and you decide to marry her. You thought you could turn a 304 into a housewife, Kanye. You get what you deserve, man. A lot of people told you, even when you got married, ladies and gentlemen, I used to be a simp. I used to do things like this. I used to be a simp. If a man tells you he was never a simp, he's lying to you. I used to be a simp. Baby, please, baby, come back. Baby, please, come back. Let me buy you roses. Man, I was at the supermarket yesterday, man. Dudes were buying $60 dozens of roses. A dozen roses were like $50 at the supermarket. Supermarket roses were like $50, man. You broke, Kanye. You did this to yourself, Kanye. Like I don't care if you put on a MAGA hat, you going to church. Like all that is fake. Remember when he was going to church and the church albums? It was all fake. Oh, I'm going to run for You can't believe these people, man. Like that's why, ladies and gentlemen, you see these celebrities jumping on the support. Oh, we're here for the people. We're here to don't believe them. These celebrities. So, anyways, let's check this out. Kanye apparently delivered a truckload of flowers to his estranged wife, Kim Kardashian, on Valentine's Day, as she was getting it on with Pete Davidson as part of his ongoing campaign to win her back. You're not gonna win her back, dude. My vision is crystal clear. Why they love the K a lot. The same words were written along the side of the truck, dispelling seemingly a pointed hint at the intended recipient. So this guy has money to give away a truck full of roses. Roses that could have probably been given away to like a bunch of moms or a bunch of ladies at a nursing home. It would have probably made a bunch of grandmas in a nursing home happier if he would have delivered that to a nursing home. Instead, he's going to waste it on a billion-dollar princess, Kim Kardashian, who's already sleeping around with Pete Davidson. Unbelievable, man. You got it. These celebrities are pretty dumb. Like they make so much. How do they make so much money being so dumb? Unbelievable. West V-Day gesture comes amid his breakup from Julia Fox, as well as his public fight to win Kardashian back. So it didn't work out with his new girlfriend. He tried to move on with another Blanquita. He tried to move on with another It didn't work out. I bet Kanye West talked to her about Kim Kardashian all the time because we know Kim Kardashian was the one that filed for divorce. Remember, more than 50% of marriages head into divorce. I think it's like 60% now. 80% of the time is the female that initiates the divorce. 8 out of 10 marriages that go into divorce, the woman, the wife files for divorce first. So as a man, why would you play these odds? And and Kanye West played those odds, and he's losing a hell lot of money playing those odds. West posted repeatedly on Instagram Sunday, dragging Pete Davidson and begging for Kim. Oh my god, this is. Oh my gosh, sorry. Oh my gosh, this is pathetic, man. This is pathetic. This is pathetic. From a man, this is what I can't even listen to Gold Digger anymore. It's fake. It's a fake song. He doesn't even go by the words he preaches. Never go for a gold digger. Maybe South Park was right. Maybe you are a gay fish. There is a skeet lurking in every dirty ass valley. This is the kind of poem you write for your estranged wife. There's a skeet lurking in every dirty ass valley, waiting to help destroy your family and walk around in Calvin Klein around your children. I wish my wife was with me and our children sitting at the 50-yard line. At Kim Kardashian, always remember West was your biggest W. Shut the hell up. Oh, man. Ugh. This is disgusting. Kanye West, shut up. Give back your man card. I wish I was with you. Now with Pete Davidson. Shut up, man. She got her back blown out by Pete Davidson on Valentine's Day while your simp ass was sending her flowers. Ladies and gentlemen, right? Speaking of Kim Kardashian, and you know how and we talked about the pigeon, right? We talked about the pigeon. Have you guys ever realized that social media, right? Social media has brought out the narcissism in people, and social media has brought out the Jezebel spirit. We see the Jezebel spirit a lot. Kim Kardashian has the Jezebel spirit. She is perhaps one of the ones with the Jezebel spirit, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't have the spirit of Jezebel. There are some things I think the first step in answering all of these questions is by asking, who was Jezebel? In 1 Kings chapter 16, the Bible paints a picture.
In the 38 years of Asa, king of Judah, Ahab, the son of Omri, became king over Israel. And Ahab, the son of Omri, resigned over Israel and Samaria 22 years. I don't want to read all this right now. I'm going to do a video about this, reading all these 1 Kings. But did I pick out the right video?
Many prophets of Jehovah in large-scale persecution by an evil.
Nah, it was in this. It was in this video. I got the wrong video, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. I usually have my videos lined up. I wasn't even going to speak about this, but there was a video that I watched, and I was like, I want to. Maybe it's on my watch later. I wanted to watch this with you guys. Let me see if I can find it real quick. It's a short video because we I like listening to from a guy's perspective. I'm sorry, Lee. You know what? Let's go to Coach Greg Adams, man. Go to Coach Greg Adams. It's a short video. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams.
Then you get this beta male energy. I call it beta male lives matter or black lesbians matter. That's what I call it because it's the truth. Okay? You got people out here that they done this in 1990. I was there. 1960. We're going to keep applying the same strategy, run out into your neighborhood and blow it up. Why are we doing this? Because there's no fathers there to tell them, sit your ass down. You're not a victim. I'm going to impute into you success. But they remove so many fathers that these beta males run out here thinking that they're doing something. Okay? The spirit of Jezebel. If you guys go to my channel and you want to review one video, review the video. Just say Coach Greg Adams. And I think I called it Jazzy Bell, #1, to get around the YouTube algorithm censorship. And I also did it to jazz it up a little bit. Jazzy Bell. But the spirit of Jezebel, they released the song, Wet Ass Peace Leave is what I call it on my channel. See, one of the worst things to happen to gender dynamics is this. They put a smartphone with a camera into women's hands. That was disastrous for relationships and gender dynamics. From there, she can worship herself. She can broadcast other people to worship her.
Right there. She can broadcast herself for other peoples to worship. The Jezebel spirit, right? What do we see the pigeon doing? Always broadcasting herself, her lies, right? She needs to feel validated. Her narcissism, the Jezebel spirit, it needs to be validated.
So much so that if she has a spouse, a boyfriend, or whoever, people pursuing them, they cannot match the attention that she can get on her own. They cannot match the attention that she can get via Instagram, TikTok, Snapper Chat, all of these vehicles to broadcast herself for women's worship. And the beta males are eating it up. See, this cult was designed to destroy manhood and drag womanhood into shame. The spirit of Jezebel. You had so many women supporting this. And the worst of it were older women were saying, yeah, I'm in it too. I want to throw my wet peace leave out there too. And they can. You'll have 25-year-olds come over and blow your back out with no problem. But if you study the natural order, if you study Jezebel in the Bible, her dependency on manipulation was to have weak men worship her so she can manipulate them. She selected a weak husband who was the king of Israel, King Ahab, and he manipulated him. This is common of what we see in today's marriages. Women holding out, then she throws a half-court buzzer beater, or what in football terms would be is a Hail Mary. And at the last moment, when the eggs dry up like the Sahara Desert, she tries to select a mate. Most times, a weak male. And she parades him around because he's easily manipulated.
Kanye West.
This has been written in the Bible already. She had the weakest king. And it established the basis of weak marriages today. Do we see weak marriages? They certainly are strong. Look at the statistics.
Speaking of weak marriages, right? Look at the pigeon and her husband. You know, if a husband was strong, he would have controlled his wife. He would have told his wife, stop making those stupid videos on the internet. Stop talking about other men on the internet. Always talking to yourself about this, you know, broadcasting yourself. So if that marriage was strong, all that drama that's going on wouldn't be going on. his wife wouldn't be hoeing around all across America, right? Sleeping with different men in the name of Trump, right? If they had a strong marriage, if a husband was strong, he would not allow his wife to be flown out by different men so she could pleasure them, manipulate them, blackmail them, and use them against them for power and money. That's what she does. The pigeon uses her peace leaf like Coach Greg Adams. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams. Men, the men watching me right now, I highly recommend you check out Coach Greg Adams. He's live in the mornings. He usually goes live after I go live, and then he goes live in the afternoon. I enjoy this man's work. I enjoy his videos. I appreciate him. I appreciate Coach Greg Adams. I was watching him earlier last year, and it's kind of motivated me to do videos again. And I like the way he helps men. Out of all the content creators in the manosphere, Coach Greg Adams is the one that I listen to, like the only one I watch, Because us men, who the hell helps us men, ladies and gentlemen? Nobody. Nobody helps us men.
They're not strong. They're weak. Why? We're selecting weak men. The domineering wife will soon master the weak husband and enter in what the Bible referred to with Jezebel as immorality. Do we see that today?
Yep.
Immorality and idolatry. The worship of false gods, the worship of women. That was what the story of Jezebel is. If you guys want to look at that, go ahead and go back into the Bible, okay?
The pigeon actually thinks people worship her. The pigeon thinks people are obsessed with her. The pigeon thinks that people want to be her, want to be with her. That's a wrong mentality.
The man that opposed her was a man called anybody? We don't have people that walk in the faith and spirit of God.
Omri.
Neither do I, but I'm not a religious person. Her opposition was a man called Elijah.
Elijah, that's
who
right.
called her out
So
for her idolatry and immorality. Who called her out
Elijah, I forgot
for
Elijah.
her idolatry and immorality. I'm Elijah right now today for this hour. What did they do to Elijah? Well, the weak king Ahab drove him out into the desert. Said, we're not going to listen to this. They called him a woman hater. They called him an anti-feminist. They called him everything but a liar and drove him out into the desert. So they could come out here and continue to do this. What has it led to?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, good morning, David Devine. Nice to see you. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams. This is the thing that had on Netflix, Cutie. Ugh.
What's happening next? Oh, this doesn't have anything to do with the next thing. Shelter the umbrella of accountability and responsibility. Oh, it doesn't? This doesn't connect? Interesting. Interesting. Because it connects in my brain because I'm using logic. I'm using evidence. The Jezebel was defiant until the end when the new king came and told her.
Shout out to Coach Greg Adams, ladies and gentlemen. Now, there's only like a 6-minute clip. I think the whole video is here somewhere. This is actually right here. One day we might actually sit down and watch this together. I think I might start doing videos because I watch videos and maybe I'll start doing that on my other channel. Every video that I watch,
We could win this war.
I'm just gonna like focus on it.
We could win this war.
So this is the guy from 22 Convention. I don't know. Some people hate him. Like I don't know. I don't. I like his channel. He breaks a lot of things down.
This femininity in the United States. All right.
So this is the if you guys want to see the full, I'll put it on the link. I haven't followed up on the pigeon this whole weekend. I gotta. I've been busy. I've been busy, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to write a new chapter right now in a book, in the book of my life. So I haven't been paying attention to that stupid pigeon. That's why I thought I was not gonna do a stream today, but I just thought about that. Right, the Jezebel, the Jezebel spirit. A broken clock is right twice a day, ladies and gentlemen. The clock stopped. Oh no! There's a battery missing. It was on the floor, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for that. What time is it? 8:53. Thank you. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we got it. Damn, I gotta put it on the thing. All right, I'll do it after the show. All right, thank you for letting me know about that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna head out here. I'm gonna give you guys shout outs. I got carpet under here that it bounced the floor. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm gonna give you guys some shout outs. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you for tuning in on a day I thought I wasn't gonna do a show. But I just felt bad. I felt guilty if I didn't do a show. I want to keep the streak alive. I want to keep going alive every morning. And I want to keep the streak alive. So I don't want to miss a show a day unless I really have to. And I was happy when I didn't have to go in at 8 o'clock. From 8 o'clock, I got to go in at 1. But which is good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys tuning in. I really, really do. I'm happy the show is growing. Consistent viewers. That's why I don't want to miss a day. You miss a day, you lose viewers. I've been working hard. 174 shows. I want to keep the streak alive. 174 shows. I want to get up to 200. 200 to go. Get up to 200 by March. Appreciate you guys. That's why I give you guys shout out. I remember when I had like 10 people watching me, and I gave out those 10 shout outs. One day I want to give out 100 shout outs at the end of the show. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to head out of here. Dave Wave is live. Check out Dave Wave. Go check out JJ Stoner, Frozen Asian, Revenge of the Sis, Coach Greg Adams. Men, highly recommend. Go check out Coach Greg Adams. If you're having relationship problems, if you're having problems in your marriage or you're married, I highly recommend check out Coach Greg Adams. You see, look at that. You see what Steve MXO just said to me? You missed one show and you're dead to me. That's the reason I got out of my car, ladies and gentlemen, and ran back to my place and I turned on the computer. No, I'm not. That's absolutely true, Steve. That's how I felt, ladies and gentlemen. That's how I felt when I was in my car and I was going to head out. And then I got the text message, hey, don't come in at 8 o'clock. It's too early. Come in later. I'm like, yes. I ran back in and I started my show, what? At 7:45. I didn't miss a beat. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Comment. Comments. I'll give you guys a shout out. Appreciate you. Appreciate you a lot, guys. Appreciate it. Shout out to Irrational Times for the Man Cave. Shout out to the lovely assistant. Shout out to CMXO. Shout out to CK Benzona. Shout out to Nadia Martinez. Shout out to Super Spurg. Shout out to Nadia Martinez. Shout out to Thirsty Trunk. Shout out to Super Spurg. Shout out to Samantha 1776. Shout out to Diane La Rosa. Shout out to Darling Nikki. Thank you for first time watching. I appreciate you. Hit that like button, subscribe. I hope I made a good first impression. Shout out to CK Benzona. Shout out to Nikki Fruit Loops. Shout out to Swally Limosa. Shout out to Irrational Time. Shout out to the lovely assistant. Shout out to Shakes M. Shout out to CK Benzona. Shout out to Irrational Time. Shout out to Hobie Chili Recipe. Shout out to Chihuahua Mama, the man cave. Sometimes it gets kind of hot. Came out the man cave. Shout out to Steve MXO. Shout out to Carrier Monkey. Shout out to Mike not Margarita. Mike Margiota. My bad. Mike Margiota. Sorry, Italian is my third language. Shout out to John Leone. Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe. Shout out to David Divine. Shout out to Mike Margiota. Shout out to CK Benzona. Shout out to Yeti Machete. I like that name actually. Yeti Machete. Shout out to Yeti Machete. Shout out to John Leone. Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe. Shout out to Luann Petty. Shout out to John Leone. Keep fighting that pigeon. Sometimes it gets kind of hot. Shout out to Luann Petty. Shout out to Carrier Monkey. Shout out to John Leone. Shout out to Nikki Frulis 370. Shout out to Luann Petty. Shout out to Super Spurg. Shout out to Steve MXO. Last call, ladies and gentlemen, last call. Shout out to the malevolent bystander. Shout out to Nikki Frulis 370. Shout out to Samantha 1776. Shout out to Chihuahua Mama. Shout out to Rocket Man, Rocket Matrix. I got everybody. Last call, ladies and gentlemen, last call. A real man like Legal Latino. Living life like Evil Knievel. Shout out to Slander Bob. Shout out to Diane LaRosa. Shout out to the lovely assistant. Then I got everybody. Last call. I'm going to go to the new comments. Shout out to Lorraine Favela. Shout out to Dennis Rice, the first comment. Can't forget. Shout out to LDG of Geeks Enjoy. Check out LDG of Geeks Enjoy. Go chill out in the waiting room. Check them out. Shout out to Mama Luigi. Shout out to Carrier Monkey. Shout out to Swally. Shout out to Hakeem. I haven't forgot about you, Hakeem. Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe. Shout out to Alejandro Soprano. Shout out to Alejandro Soprano. Shout out to Carrier Monkey. Last call. Thank you, Irrational Time. Check out Irrational Times later on today. I think 7 Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Check him out. He goes live covering Canada. The truckers. Appreciate you guys. Shout out to Mysterious. Shout out to Andrew Audio. Shout out to the Redacted Computer. Shout out to Roots Calhoun. Am I missing anybody? I feel like I'm. Shout out to Winning TV. Always retweeting. I appreciate that. Shout out to the Library Show. LDG of Geeks Enjoy. LL. Meet the Mets. Thank you, Smokey. Who else is in the chat? Last call. Last comment. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Go check out Dave Wave. Dave Wave's live. Go check him out. Glad Royce is feeling better again. Take care, everybody. Have a great, productive Tuesday.